If we get any views. This is like the fourth live stream and I haven't had any views. So it would be interesting to see if anyone actually watches it or not. And if anyone comments. Comments on these posts and videos I'm doing is not being very high. It makes me wonder if I'm doing right or doing wrong, but we will see. Please, if you're watching, please let us know where you're at. I'm going to have a squiggle around on settings in here just for the fun of it. But look, I can make it black and white. Have a look back in the old days. Back when I was a boy, I used to sit down in the fireplace and have some fun, I did. We used to sit there while my mother used to knit a hat, she did, yes. And my old daddy would sit on the other side and he would be there sorting out the gear ready for riding the horses. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. Oh, now I'm under the spotlight. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the one and the only Hillbilly Me. You don't have to be weird and you don't have to be crazy, but it does help. Ooh. So, do I scare you today or not? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is a sketch. Oh, now I feel like a cartoon. Woo, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That is an ornament, by the way. That is really weird. Makes it look like I've had a shave, though. So there's a bonus, I guess. So, see how that goes. Oh, well, I guess we should really go back to original. Anyways, as we got no viewers at the moment, we've been going 2 minutes. We'll go for another minute of just being silly. And then I guess we will have to talk about the future plans. I don't know what this means. We've got a circle that comes. So, yeah, we've got some big plans coming for the farm. We've done the job with the tractors, so that's silly. I felt the muscle up in here. Last night was a bit stiff. I'm drugged up on painkillers at the moment. So yeah, the job that we done got on really good. It was, well, I took the tractor out the day before the job, 2 days before the job, and that took me 3.5 hours, 3 hours. I'd say 3.5 hours to get there. And the stone we reckoned close to 4 ton that we took out. And then we also I had to then sort the truck out. So then my uncle took his one out on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we then went out with the truck with all the cement mixer, stone, digger, and everything on. Loaded that onto my uncle's trailer. He took all the extra bits while I took the rock up. And then we dug the hole, put it in, cemented it in, and was back. And we left, I think we left the settlement. By the time we got the trailer loaded, my uncle and I left about 6:45, 7:30. I think it was 6:45 we left. We were thinking about leaving at 7:30, but I think we ended up leaving at like 6:45, 7 o'clock. And we ended up getting the trailer loaded and was away by about 10:30, I think it was. We spent an hour and a half, 2 hours driving down there. And then we then done the job, got back to the settlement, I think it was about 5:30, got back into town by 6:30. And then we had a couple of beers. And then the next day we went out, unloaded my uncle's trailer, put everything onto the truck it didn't need to go, loaded the trailer that I had on the back of my tractor onto his trailer. And then, because I took my tipping trailer out that day before with the rover and left there to pick up with the tractor to take over the mountains. And then we connected onto that, and then we headed to the farm. And I think we got away, I think it was like 10:30, 11 again, I think it was. And we got to the farm at about 2, 3. So we were about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours driving to the farm. So now the 7610 is at the farm with the other 7610. So now I've got two 7610s on the farm. And we've got to do some work to her, so stay tuned for that. I did not know UJs are like over £100 for one of them. Like, they're just ridiculous, man. But if you know anyone that's got a prop shaft one of them, would also be interested. And yeah, went really well. I ended up hurting my shoulder yesterday morning. So driving the tractor out, I couldn't really turn. I could only turn my head to about there. I can't actually look behind me at the moment. I can sort of hurts up here. So every now and then I'll just be doing stretches and get my muscles all sorted again. So that was an interesting trip out. Then my other half come out and picked me up, and then we went from there to back to the settlement where we'd started from. Picked up the truck and then drove into town. And then today I've just sort of been taking it easy, really. We are going to be back up the cricket pitch, but I finished cutting all the grass up there and sorted all that out. So be quite a lot of fun, and looks like I've run out of tea. So I should maybe get some more of that. I'm not going to worry about doing a long video or a long live feed. I just want to give you guys an update, really, what was happening. And sort of debating whether it's really worth me doing these videos or not. Because you guys are not commenting. I just don't know whether I'm doing a good job or not, and whether I should be doing more or should be doing less or what. But I will be telling you one thing, and in September, we currently won't be staying in this house. We've made the decision to move to the farm full time, 3 years ahead of when we were planning on. So this whole house that we're slowly doing up, the kitchen that we've just done, and as it sits like this, sadly, is staying like this. So basically, we're not really getting rid of the house as such, but we're renting it out long term. And I mean long term, like for the next 20 odd years, long term. So it's a commitment that we'd make, and that is going to be quite strong. And we're going to be basically on the farm full time from there onwards. So we have to take into account that money is not going to be as great, so projects won't be happening as much, or big expensive projects. But also it might be a little bit better because we won't be paying a load of expenses of us in town as well. So my other half and I is quite looking forward to it. So kids are looking forward to it. My little boy will go to boarding school, so he'll spend a week in town at boarding school to go to school. My little girl will have a traveling teacher and radio lessons, and then we'll go from there. And then when she's turned 9, she'll then go into boarding school. We'll still be doing tourist drives, so I do runs down to volunteers. As some of my viewers may know, if any of my viewers that's watching this that's actually been with me on a trip to volunteers, please put a comment in below and say, give us a thumbs up or just say hi, and we will. And if you've got any questions about the trip that you've been on, or if you haven't been on the trip to volunteers and you want to come to the Falklands and you want to see volunteers, then also don't forget to put a little comment in, because we would be able to help you out. If you want to come down on a cruise ship, I can give you all the details you need to know to talk to the guy that I drive for that can take you down there. And we don't just do volunteer runs. If you wanted to do a round robin and go over Blue Beach and look at where all the memorials are and cemeteries are from the Falklands War, and get a rough idea of how the Falklands War sort of went, and give you a bit of a tour on that, we can also do that. But that is also a day's trip, so if you're on a boat and you only want to do one or the other, you have to be sort of semi-careful. We can take you up into the mountains as well, but then that is also another day's trip. So if you really want to see it all, you need to come down for longer than a day, basically. The Falklands has got lots to offer, and it's a wonderful place to look around. But if you do the round robin, we are sorting the farm out, and the plan is that we'll do a round robin, and halfway we will stop off and have a cup of tea at my farm. So if you're watching this and you're sort of interested and sort of thing, then look me up. And if you are one of the people I've taken on a trip, the photograph of the thing that you took on my door has my contact numbers on it. So you could theoretically just put that in and give me a shout or a ring. Either or, doesn't really matter. I'm not fussed either way. Now I'm going to let my tea brew. And just to let you know, Colin Furs, I have put tea bag and hot water in. Let it brew. Then put your milk in. You don't put milk in, then put the hot water in. I normally drink coffee. In fact, no, I drink a bit of both, actually. But I've been drinking too much coffee, so I then go to tea, and then I go to coffee, and then I go to tea. And lately, I've been getting quite addicted to this stuff, Sol. It's a beer of some sort. It was quite cheap in the shop, so it sort of made sense to basically buy that. So, but yeah, anyways. So yeah, we're going to be moving to the farm. We've got loads of things to do to the farm. The hard stand done. The road is now complete. We are going out on the weekend to put in the gates and the posts and make the farm then now secure again. So we can bring the livestock in through the school holidays, which is in 2 weeks' time. We are bringing all the sheep in, sorting them all out and getting them out to their camps. Then after that is all done, we are then heading over to Greenfield, sorting out all the buildings at Greenfield, and then they will be coming over and getting moved to the farm. So it's all going to be happening. So anyways, we will catch you later. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to leave a squiggle pid down below and tell us when you would like us to do a live feed, what you would like us to talk about, or a video on, and we can do a video on that. We are going to do a video on the L200, not the L200, the Mitsubishi Pajero, because I know one of my viewers is wanted to have a look at that. So if you are still interested in that, please just give us a thumbs up and put down in the squiggle pit that I think it was the short wheelbase Pajero that my other half had that you were interested in. Anyways, we are then also going to do a talk about all the 7610s while they're out in the farm and the jobs that need doing to them. So there's going to be a video on 7610 maintenance, part 1, and it's going to be about both of them and what we need to do and how we're going to get the parts. And that's where you guys might need to come and help and play. But anyways, we will look into that. I can show you out the window the truck that's loaded. I don't know if you can see it now, but there's a truck of all the stuff that's come back from the farm, from the job up in the hills. But yeah, it was actually a good run. I really enjoyed it up there. But anyways, yes, we've got loads to do on when it comes to the farm. So loads of big projects happening. We're also doing a field that we're going to be starting in the next couple of days, a couple of weeks. So there'll be another video out on that hopefully too. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button down below. Hit the notification bell. And please leave a comment, because I like reading your comments and I like to get ideas and feedback of what you want me to look into and what you want me to do. So we will catch you later. And plus, if this channel hasn't hit over 300 subscribers by the end of this year, I'm then going to stop doing videos. I am aiming for this channel to go big. And to do it, I need your assistance. I am putting in the time and the effort of videoing and the money on doing the videos. I just want you guys to view it. I don't ask for anything else, really. I don't think I do. Not yet, anyway. But it could come. I might need your advice on something. So, yeah, please, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. If you also want to look at our Facebook page, please type in Cordell Farm Facebook page, and it'll come up. Or just type in Kenton Goodwin, and my profile will come up. But I would personally go to the Cordell Farm one, because I don't normally go on my actual private page anymore, because I'm useless. But, yeah. Go to Cordell Farm. It's got the symbol, Cordell Farm, GCF Cordell Farm. And, yeah, you can't really mistake it. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.